Hey guys, so I was thinking I wanted to do a video, and my friend, he knows who he is, gave me an idea to do, like, what girls would, like, have to say to guys or something, like, tips for guys when they're going on a date, or pros and cons about dating, and stuff like that. Well, I'd like to say, first of all the guys that are players, you need to just stop, because it will get you nowhere. It can last you a one-night stand, or whatever you want it to be, but trust me, at one point, your streak will end. It doesn't go on forever, so I suggest you change right now, or just never start at all. Because if you think it's a good idea, I can tell you right now, from my perspective, from what I've seen, you either become the most hated, or, well, yeah, you just become the most hated, actually. And, especially now, when kids decide to be huge players, when all the guys do choose to be big jerks and go after girl after girl, it's not a good idea to get an early hatred streak. Trust me. I've seen it, and even if you don't care, you'll care later. Trust me. I'm saying trust me a lot. But one thing you should never do is tell a girl she's beautiful, and then tell her best friend she's beautiful, because then this gets into a huge conflict between the two girls, might cause them to fight, or team up against you, and then the whole school just comes up in this huge riot of rumors because we're kids. It's gonna happen. And if you go on a date with a girl, or you try to ask a girl on a date, do not, and I mean this seriously, don't beg, don't try to, make them feel upset and guilt them into going on a date with you. Fix my camera. Don't do that, because I've had that happen to me, and I was texting this kid, and he's like, oh, you should go on a date with me. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, don't feel that way about you. And he decides to play this card and says to me that he broke up with his girlfriend he was dating for 9 months to go out with me. And this kid, I've only known for a week, and he's just like, oh, but please, please, please. It gets you nowhere. Trust it. Stop saying trust me. It will get you nowhere. I can tell you this right now. It only makes them freaked out. I can tell you I was freaked out from this kid, and I didn't talk to him for a long time, and we just kind of stopped talking completely. And, if you are one of those guys that are a huge pervert, I mean, it can be funny sometimes. It just depends on how far you take it. I was in line, these guys were checking me out, they tried talking to me at a water park, and they kept staring, and it got really, really uncomfortable for me. All the more reason for me to leave. And so I was trying to run away, and my friends kept telling me they were staring at me, and I saw them throughout the entire park. I was scared. I didn't know what to do. So I kind of kept a hold of my friend the whole time. And my parents weren't there. My friends' parents were there. So it's I can only really tell them. My actual parents couldn't do anything. So, But I saw them everywhere. Don't be a stalker. Just don't be a stalker. Don't beg. Don't guilt. Don't be a player. You don't want to be any of these things. Because it gets you nowhere, really. And if you are a player, or anything like that, whatever you want to call yourself, you do not want to make the mistake of letting both girls see you. This is why you just don't do it at all. If you let the girls that you're crushing on see you, it will end up in a huge... Either way, you're not going to win, is my point. You're just not going to win. Just don't be a player. Don't be a freaking man whore, because I've had to deal with a few of those, and it's not fun. It's just a pain in the ass, really. It's not something anyone wants to deal with, especially now, especially in middle school, and if you're a teenage girl, it's not fun. It's just more emotional distress for everyone. This fucking piece of hair. But yeah, it's just not a good idea. Trust me. Damn it, I said trust me again. All those kids and guys who think they're cool, think they're slick, I can tell you right now, you are not. You're just stupid. That's how simple it is. no matter how you try to pass it on as that, oh, you like both these girls, or all of these girls, or, oh, well, I can't help it, it's just my personality, there is a limit. I have that excuse, the whole personality thing, but I don't go around flirting with every single guy I meet. Unlike the players themselves, the guys. Or as my friend told me, Bungie-Slut. These Bungie-Sluts need to stop. Just stop. Well, that was my rant on man-whores. Bye.